Uasin Gishu County, the area MP, my friend Julius Ruto, CPA, the chairman and members of the Eldoret National Polytechnic Governing Council, and other council members here from other institutions, the chief principal and members of staff, together with all the other CATI chief principals or CATI principals here, our esteemed graduates, parents, guardians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe tena. Asanteni sana. DG, thank you for a good speech, and the MP. Lakini DG kusema kitu juu ya wase wameinama sana. Uko na kitu? Asante sana. DG is with us. So ladies and gentlemen, let me start by thanking you all for being here and thanking the institution for the invitation to share in this ceremony of the 20th graduation of the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Indeed, it gives me great pleasure to join you today on this momentous occasion of the 20th graduation ceremony of the National Polytechnic of Eldoret. I'll start by congratulating this class of 2025 for achieving this milestone. Congratulations, graduating class of 2025. Over the years, you've devoted yourselves to study, to practice, and to master the competencies that will take you into the workplace or into enterprise. Your success today is hard-earned, and you have achieved something that many only hope for, and therefore you deserve congratulations. Today is not just a celebration of academic achievement. It is a celebration of an institution that has, over the 4 decades that it has existed, grown from a humble technical school into one of Kenya's premier centers of technical and vocational training. The story of this institution is one of resilience, innovation, and relentless pursuit of excellence. May I therefore take this opportunity to commend the Governing Council, the Chief Principal, the trainers, the staff, and students for steering this institution to this current status. This polytechnic contributes to Kenya's technical workforce in terms of artisans, technicians, technologists, and innovators. And this achievement is indeed worth celebrating. As you mark 40 years of existence, you also mark a legacy of empowering thousands of young people who are today contributing meaningfully to our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Kenya, under the leadership of His Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, remains firmly committed to equipping our youth with employable skills that meet the demands of both present and future labor markets. Through the modular curriculum and the competency-based education and training, and all our other policies, including the recognition of prior learning and the dual training policy, we are not only imparting theoretical knowledge, but also ensuring that our trainees gain practical, hands-on competencies aligned with local and international industry standards. We are reforming the TVET system to strengthen industry engagement, and the partnership between TVET institutions and industry is no longer optional. It is essential, and that is what the MP was referring to, that we now have a dual training policy that requires that we partner with industry, we partner with all the government projects that are taking place so that our trainers become part and parcel of the workforce in those projects. When institutions like the Eldoret National Polytechnic work hand in hand with employers, your training stays relevant and future ready, and you graduates do not only catch up, but instead you actually lead. Under the ministry's reform agenda, we have set an ambitious target of enrolling over 2 million new trainees by the end of the year 2026. To reach this goal, we are expanding access by building more TVET institutions across the country and equipping them with modern equipment. And your project of the library that has taken 4 years, we undertake as a ministry to complete it. Indeed, we are now just concluding a framework with our partners from China that will see 70 more TVET institutions across the country supplied with modern equipment to support training. This investment will build the foundation for better skilled, better confident, and future-oriented graduates. And as your president requested, I think this institution has already signed with the Ministry of Housing for the building of over 1,000 bed hostels that is due to begin very soon. In the same vein, we are also upgrading qualifying institutions to national polytechnic status to create more training opportunities for our youth and to provide them with globally competitive and recognizable skills and competencies. Our commitment extends beyond infrastructure. In the most recent budget cycle, and we thank the members of Parliament and Treasury for this, the government allocated Kenya shillings 29 billion to the TVET subsector, a clear demonstration that we prioritize skills training, youth empowerment, and sustainable growth. And for the KATI principals here, you will be receiving a 2 billion amount by the end of this week from HELP. I know you've been hard up. We pushed through Treasury, and that resources have been released. So the sector or your institutions will be receiving 2 billion Kenya shillings by the end of this week to support your programs. One of the biggest challenges in TVET has been the shortage of trainers. I'm pleased to report that over 2,000 new trainers have recently been deployed to TVET institutions nationwide across 242 institutions. The government is prioritizing the recruitment of additional trainers in the immediate term to bridge the shortage and ensure that our institutions have enough trainers to support the growing population. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that capitation, scholarships, and support via the Higher Education Loans Board must remain essential pillars of equitable success. Through these mechanisms, we are ensuring that no Kenyan youth with talent and drive is locked out of TVETs simply because of financial constraints. This support and investment in the TVET subsector is deliberate and strategic. Under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we are accelerating job creation in key sectors such as affordable housing, manufacturing, the digital economy, and the creative industries. TVET stands at the heart of this agenda because it is the primary pipeline for skilled manpower needed in infrastructure, technology, and beyond. This is why we are working hard to ensure that there is quality and relevant training in TVET to ensure that TVET graduates are effective contributors to the national economy. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I wish to take this opportunity to challenge the graduating class of 2025 to go out into the workplace and create opportunities. Do not simply wait for employment, but be entrepreneurs, be innovators, and problem solvers. Kenya needs your imagination, your initiative, and your drive. May I also take this opportunity to call upon the Eldoret National Polytechnic and indeed all other TVET institutions and vocational training institutions to keep on repositioning themselves to deliver quality and relevant training. institutions must strengthen industry partnerships, update the equipment, and effectively deliver on the curricula to nurture holistic graduates. Let us continue building a nation where every young person has a skill, and where every skill creates value, and where every dream has a chance. Congratulations once again, and thank you for the invitation. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and I'll be leaving some 2 bulls from me, 1 from the MP and 1 from the DG. Those are 4. You should be able to start Christmas early. Thank you so much, and God bless you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Halo, tumesikia iko bula, tunapiga sherehe ama tupige? Aya, Deputy Principal in charge of administration, take over.
Principal,